terms of, I guess we look at engagement not as employee satisfaction, as it used to be you measured employee satisfaction, and that told you, what's going to keep them in their job. Engagement takes that to another level, and engagement is defined as when the employee is not just willing, wants to see the company succeed and will give extra effort towards that.
If you have somebody who's not engaged, they're going to do the bare minimum. If somebody's engaged, they're going to sort of come to you and say, I've got this great idea, or I'm going to definitely work on the weekends, or I've volunteered to do this, as opposed to if they're not engaged, they're less likely to invest their skills and talents for you.
So for the last several years, what we have done here to engage employees is we've actually involved employees in co-creating all of our employee engagement initiatives here. So what I do is I facilitate brainstorming sessions with all of the levels within the organization to get feedback and suggestions and ideas from them on the things that are important to them, the initiatives that they want to put in place. And then at the end of the day, we develop an annual employee engagement plan. So the employees have bought into it because they have helped to co-create it. They
tend to work longer than they probably need to. So, regardless of work-life balance, some people will say, I'm going to stay here to get the job done because it's important to me, it's important to my organization, and I believe in what I do.
As part of that engagement program, we've put a number of components in there. The first, most important one, I think, is communicating the company goals. It seems basic, but there are companies that really don't tell what they're trying to achieve. And so we've been very upfront in saying this year, these are the targets that we're going for. And of course, depending on your organization, that's going to change. In our case, it's sales, profit, and customer service. So that's a key component to the engagement. The next part of that is accountability and giving people the ownership of their job or their tasks. And that can be, assigning ownership of a project, or even as simple as a basic task that they need to do every day. And the ownership piece is crucial in any organization. And I liken that to if you were closing a retail store and you had, part of your night closing procedure was cleaning the floor, locking the doors, and taking out the garbage. Well, if you just say, okay, this is what you guys need to do, and leave it to 3 people to do, it's probably not going to be done as efficiently as if you say, okay, you own this piece, you own this, you own this. And people can, yep, I did my part and I'm done. That's true no matter what the scope of the job is. And we've been successful because people have taken that ownership and run with it. And that's been a valuable contributor to our engagement level.